Proverbs chapter 3. My son, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life, and peace they will add to you. Let not steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. Bind them around your neck, write them on the tablet of your heart. So you will find favor and good success in the sight of God and man. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. Be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Honor the Lord with your wealth and the first fruits of your produce. Then your barns will be filled with plenty, and your vats will be bursting with wine. My son, do not despise the Lord's discipline or be weary of his reproof, for the Lord reproves him who he loves, as a father the son in whom he delights. Blessed is the one who finds wisdom and the one who gets understanding, for the gain from her is better than gain from silver, and her profit better than gold. She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare with her. Long life is in her right hand, and in her left hand are riches and honor. Her ways are ways of pleasantness, and her paths are peace. She is a tree of life to those who lay hold of her. Those who hold her fast are called blessed. The Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens. By his knowledge the deeps broke open, and the clouds dropped down the dew. My son, do not lose sight of these. Keep sound wisdom and discretion, and they will be your life, and they will be life for your soul and adornment for your neck. Then you will walk on your way securely, and your foot will not stumble. If you lie down, you will not be afraid. When you lie down, your sleep will be sweet. Do not be afraid of sudden terror or of the ruin of the wicked when it comes, for the Lord will be your confidence and will keep your foot from being caught. Do not withhold good from those to whom it is due, when it is in your power to do it. Do not say to your neighbor, "Go and come again tomorrow, I will give it," when you have it with you. Do not plan evil against your neighbor who dwells trustingly beside you. Do not contend with a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not envy a man of violence, and do not choose any of his ways. For the devious person is an abomination to the Lord, but the upright are in his confidence. The Lord's curse is on the house of the wicked, but he blesses the dwelling of the righteous. Toward the scorners he is scornful, but to the humble he gives favor. The wise will inherit honor, but fools get disgrace. Welcome to day 3 of the Proverbs Bible Study, and of course, we just read chapter 3. That makes sense. If you haven't watched chapter 1 or listened to chapter 1 and chapter 2, I would suggest going and starting there. There is a little bit of build-up through the first couple of chapters to where we are now. It's not like you got to have watched episode 1, 2, and 3 or the first couple of movies to get here, but you're going to see and hear some repeat patterns. Okay, so again, just like yesterday and the day before, we have a few notes here I want to kind of go through. The way that this chapter is written out is just a little bit different than the first 2 chapters. The first, 20 or so verses kind of have some of the same themes, but the last section, I believe it's like verse 25, 25 through really the end, 34, there's a lot of do nots, and just really punchy advice, punchy commandments here. So let's just kind of start from the top here. There's a heavy emphasis on wisdom throughout this chapter, really the first couple of chapters. I wouldn't say that Proverbs is exclusively about wisdom. There's a lot of other commandments and a lot of other advice, but I think wisdom is kind of the underlying theme, and it's very heavy throughout the entire book. And so, again, from the top, Solomon is saying to his son, the Lord is saying to us, do not forget my teaching, but let your heart keep my commandments. For length of days and years of life and peace, they will add to you. And we'll see that here again in just a little bit. Just a reiteration. Don't forget these teachings. Remember them. And it goes on in the next verse to say that don't let steadfast love and faithfulness forsake you. It's so important. Bind it around your neck. Write it on the tablet of your heart. These things are very important. And then to kind of conclude that section, verse 4 says that you will do these things so you will find favor and good success in the sight of God and man. the approval of God, the pleasing of God. That is the most important thing, is to make sure that the way that we live our lives, the things that we do, honor and please the Lord. And of course, in addition to that, the witness that we have towards people is the same. That we're good influences. We have good hearts. We have good heart posture. And the prerequisite to that is to not forget the teachings, and let steadfast love and faithfulness be what guides you. And then the next verse 5, this is probably one of the most, well, it's my favorite verse, but maybe one of the most popular verses. I don't know. Maybe it's not that popular. But it says, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Do not lean on your own understanding. In all your ways acknowledge him, and he will make straight your paths. And that's been a huge theme of mine for a long time. And just that commandment alone has helped guide me through life. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and don't lean on your own understanding. A call back to what we talked about yesterday in chapter 2. Well, not chapter 2, but what we talked about yesterday. I think it's chapter 14. But there's a way that seems right unto man, and its way leads to death. Paraphrased horribly, but essentially a warning to not trust your own understanding, not trust earthly wisdom, but trust godly wisdom. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. And then a continuation of that, be not wise in your own eyes. Fear the Lord and turn away from evil. It will be healing to your flesh and refreshment to your bones. Just a continuation of fear of the Lord and wisdom. And then it says, verse 9, to honor the Lord with your wealth and the first fruits of your produce. And of course, there will be an abundance. Your vats will be bursting with wine. This is a passage that I've heard taught when it comes to tithing. Of course, there's Malachi. When it comes to the principles of giving, to be a giver, God definitely, once again, he, just as much as he cares about the heart posture when it comes to seeking after wisdom, he cares about the heart posture when it comes to giving. And then closing out kind of this section, he is saying to not despise the Lord's discipline, or be weary of reproof. The Lord reproves him who he loves, as a father, the son whom he delights in. And so, yeah, don't be afraid of that reproof. When you pray for the Lord to, search my heart, know me, know my thoughts, see if there be any wicked way in me. Don't be afraid of that reproof when the Lord says, yeah, here you go, boom, 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 boom. Fix these things, right? Someone that is really, again, it's the heart posture. It's somebody that says like, hey, I'm willing to have accountability. I want to have a life of purity and a life that honors the Lord. Those are qualities of someone that fears God and is seeking after wisdom. And then the next section, verses 13 through 18, we see wisdom personified again, basically comparing wisdom to the value of riches. The gain from her is better than the gain from silver. We talked about this yesterday a little bit. Her profit is better than gold. She is more precious than jewels, and nothing you desire can compare to her. The monetary value of riches is man-made, okay? But wisdom is eternal, and it's from God. And we're going to see something more special when it comes to that here in this next section. And it says in verse 19, the Lord by wisdom founded the earth. By understanding he established the heavens, and by his knowledge the deeps broke open and the clouds dropped down the dew. God's eternal wisdom and understanding and his knowledge, those things created what you see. The author of creation used his wisdom, his eternal wisdom. When you see the galaxies in the sky, like we talked about in the first video, that is what God is ready to outpour to the person that is accepting of the reproof, that is ready and willing to ask for that wisdom. Imagine if Elon Musk called you up and said, yo, I got $1 million for you. Do you need it? And you'd be like, yes, absolutely, I need that. The Father is saying that I've got an outpouring of wisdom that is better than riches, more valuable than every cent that Elon Musk possesses. It is more valuable than that. It created the heavens and the earth that you see. Wow, what a great passage. From there, man, we are just tracking. We are moving right along. Let me know if you guys are learning from this. Let me know in the comments if you have any thoughts. And then we see kind of between verses 21 to 24 4. So this section is how wisdom and discretion, what we talked about yesterday, that discernment, making good decisions, hold fast to those things. They will guard your heart. They will protect you. They will give you peace when you lie down at night and when you sleep. Don't lose sight of these things. Keep sound wisdom and discretion. They will be life for your soul and adornment for your neck. These are really valuable things, y'all. Justin, how do I get this stuff? Like, how do I get godly wisdom? You pray for it, just like it says. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge, and we just have to ask for it. We just have to go before the Lord and say, God, I'm a sinner. I need reproof. Show me where I have gone wrong. Help me to not be, as you say in your word, not to be a fool or not to be arrogant as to think that I've got all the answers. You know, like you said, trust in the Lord with all your heart. Don't lean on your own understanding. Don't lean on what you think is the right thing. I am so guilty of that. I take things in my own hands. I've been guilty of that. I'm tired of waiting on the Lord. I don't know what he's doing, but I got to make money. I got to go do this. And you just you go down that trajectory. And at the end of that, if it's for me, it was to make money. Well, guess what? I spent all that money. All that money I had to pay bills. And guess where I'm at now? I don't have that money anymore. And I didn't trust in the Lord. I didn't lean on him. Instead, I was I'm going to take control of it. I'm guilty of that. So you got to confess, and you got to be ready to have that reproof. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you for watching. We will see you in the next video, chapter 4. Who knows what we're going to get into? See ya.